Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Good times today. It's Fitness Pilates live and on demand from Civvy Street with me, Vicky. You're exercising at your own risk and taking responsibility for your own actions whilst doing this exercise class with me today or on demand. But you know that. So without any further ado, music on. Of which I've just lost the page. Here we are. Quick sound check. Can you hear the music? Yep, can you hear me? Obviously, thumbs up, so I'm guessing you can. Okay. Standing, feet together, turn your toes out and then bring your heels in line with your toes. So our usual start with our feet hip distance apart. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Press both feet into the mat. Broaden across your collarbones, lengthen the back of your neck, draw in your tummy. Standing really strong, but it might feel quite rigid. So as you exhale, just relax everything a little bit. Imagine yourself standing against a wall. Take one hand to your shoulder and just start with some shoulder rolls back, keeping the rest of your body still. So we're just focusing and isolating this shoulder. Rotating backwards, nice easy start. Okay, let's do the same with the other one. You can rest your arm down on the other side for now. Nice, slow, steady breathing. Let's go with both. So starting to make it a little bigger as you bring your elbows together and then really open. So you can slow down a little bit. Now don't worry if your hands don't stay touching your shoulders. It's the mobilization through the shoulders that we're really looking for. Okay, now we're going to bring the elbows in and out. So we've done this before. You can have your fingertips to your temples or your ears if you want to while you do this. So elbows meet. Nice deep breathing. Really pull those elbows back. Now, keeping the elbows back, keeping the fingertips where they are, really pull the elbows back and try and pull them down a bit. You can see there was just a tiny bit of movement through mine. They don't move much. And push your head back into your fingertips. And then relax again with a little bit of in and out. And let's do that again. So pull your elbows back a lot. And then pull your elbows down and push your head back into your fingertips. And you should feel quite a lot of sensation in the upper back and the back of the neck and the back of the shoulders. Oh, let's relax that again. We're just going to do that once more. Okay, so come on back, elbows back, pull the elbows down and push your head into the back of your head into your hands, should I say. Nice. Should feel almost quite a relief if you carry a lot of tension there. Okay, let's come on back on in. And then make it bigger, as we usually do, the backs of the hands and open up the chest. So a lot looser. Working down the spine as you make the movements bigger. And then rest your arms down as you roll your shoulders back. You're going to take the right arm and bring it across, out and over the top. Stretch. So it's nice and loose. Coming across, opening, and reaching through the fingertips. And again, you can really make this fairly big if you want to as you push your hip through as well. Or you can just isolate through the shoulder. Or a few of each. Let's do that with the other arm now. coming over the top. Big stretch. At a pace to suit you. Okay. Let's go back to our shoulder circles, but this time you're going to take a big arm back. So back to where we started, but the move's bigger now. Hopefully feeling a little bit looser through that shoulder joint already. Couple more. Change to the other. Still standing nice and strong. Let's do both together. Backs of the hands and reach up and over. So you're really opening the chest as well. Now this time bring both hands up, open, bring your elbows down into a mini back bend and look up. Or finish the move down, do it again. So you reach up, mini back bend, and then finish the move. So from the side, looks like that. Okay. And another one. Okay, now bring your elbows down and straight back up again. So this time, keep your back straight, look straight ahead. So you're just reaching up and down, a bit like when we do VW on the floor. So you're drawing your elbows in and down. Okay. Come back to bringing the backs of your hands together and open up. Now bring your palms together, push your palms away, reach up and down. So it's palms together, reach away. So we're mobilizing through the wrists. And the fingers, push. So it's palms together, push away, up, over, and down. Okay, one more. Hold it there. Now take out some side bends. A little looser. Great. Now bring both arms up, drop behind your back, behind your head. So you've got one elbow to the ceiling, one elbow to the floor. And just stretch through the triceps here and the side of the body as you lean over. Again, pushing your head back into your forearm. Don't force anything though. Back up to center, and let's do that the other side. So you're holding your hands together, one elbow to the ceiling, one to the floor, triceps, and then take a side bend as well. Pushing your head back. Great. Coming back up to center, releasing down with a couple of arm circles, fairly quickly now, alternating which arm goes in front. Great. Rest that down and just roll your shoulders back as we move down the body and tilt the pelvis. Oh, I've got my tummy out, you didn't say. Tilt your pelvis forwards and backwards. Oh, there's a rainbow theme going on this morning, look. I'm not the only one with a rainbow on my t-shirt, yeah. Let's go side to side. Once again, in a pace to suit you, we're resting the shoulders now. Hopefully they're feeling nice and loose. Let's go round in circles, 3 or 4 times in each direction. Okay, good. Taking the right leg, as we usually do, forward, side, back and in. Forward, side, back and in, and balance a little bit. And when you've done that 3 or 4 times, you're just going to swoosh it out. It's a little looser through the hip. And when you've got that going, you're going to make it bigger. Great. Let's swing that leg across the midline of the body, crossing your leg in front. And then have a go at crossing behind. So we're just crossing the midline. Okay, changing legs. So we're tapping forward, side, back and in. We're going to smooth it out. Brilliant. Lifting the leg higher, opening the hip. Whoops. And then crossing the midline in front of your leg and behind. Great. Coming to some little squats. So you're balancing out through both feet now. Hips back, chest up, and tummy in. Squat with a double arm circle. One more. Rolling down, round the spine. Fingers to the floor, rolling up. Reach your arms up, look up, and come into that mini back bend as you pull your elbows down. Back up with the arms, bring them down, twist towards your right foot and roll down. Roll back up, still facing your right foot. Turn over the other way, roll down. Roll up. Up over and back. Back to center. Squat with a double arm circle just to even up. Brilliant. Nice mobilization, folks. We'll just do 2 more of these. Stretch. Lovely. Good work. Okay, might be a good time for a quick sip of your drink if you fancy one before we move on to standing strength. Feet together. Okay. Now rise up onto your toes. Come on down. Coming up for about 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, it's fairly hard. I think it's fairly hard doing this. Come on down. So we're just putting a little strength into the calf muscles, strengthening through the ankles. Let's do it once more. Come on down. Requires a little bit of concentration, that. Done it. Okay. Drop all the way down as low as you can go, keeping your heels on the floor. Okay, so not much change here with the standing strength at the moment. Keeping your heels down, bring both arms up. Palms facing each other, fingertips spread wide. Feel that connection through the back as you draw your shoulders down and keep your elbows straight. Breathe. Now just start to push up and back with these arms. It's a small move, Don't strain or force anything. Another 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, come on up. Step or jump wide. Turn your toes and your knees out. Breathe in. Breathe out, sink down. Knees push out in line with your toes. Keep your heels down. All right, aiming to get your thighs as parallel with the floor as you can. So we're right down here. Chest up, shoulders back. Stay here. Now take your arms and circle. Once again, alternating which arm goes in front. Stay deep in the legs. Hold it and transfer the weight over. Pushing through, pushing your knee out over your toe. Nice work. Center, roll up, step or jump in. Squatting down, the heels are still down. Chest up, arms up. Fingertips stretch, wide point. Now turn your palms towards me and draw your elbows in and down. Draw your belly in. Deep in those legs. Locks the connection through the upper back. Breathe. Woo. Good postural work. Just one more. Arms come out. Step or jump wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come on down. Okay. Settle down. Now one arm circle and the other. One more. Transfer the weight. Relax the shoulders. Roll through them if you want to. Back to center. Step or jump in. Down we go again. Pull in your belly, lift up your chest. Arms up. Okay. You're going to circle both arms back. So once again, you bring the backs of your hands together. Oh, squeeze the legs. One more, and then bring your palms together. Push away. Up, over, and back. Nearly there. Last one. Step or jump wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come down. Knees out. Relax through these shoulders. You're going to go 1, 2, and doubles. Really open up. Deep in the legs. Let's do it once more. And transfer the weight. Well done. Oh, good. Let's step or jump in. Pedal off those legs. It's this microphone belt. It keeps riding my t-shirt up. It's my excuse. Okay, little bit of room in front. So you're just going to start, what we're going to do is we're going to step, lunge down, come back up, step in. Okay, so you need, if you want to have a little practice, that you'll be stepping long, dropping down, coming back, coming in. We're going to alternate legs. So start with your feet hip distance apart, check your posture. Couple of breaths. Step now. Step, lunge, up and in, change. Now you can have your fingertips to your hips if you like to. You remind yourself to keep them nice and strong and level. You can have your hand on your belly to remind yourself to keep it nice and taut and flat. You can have your hands on your shoulders to remind yourself to keep them back. Or you can just have your hands by the sides and remind yourself that it's a whole body exercise. So your back heel comes up. And that's all we're doing for now. Step, lunge, up and in. Okay, if we're doing too many, just slow down or take a break. But I really want you to try and get used to using your tummy and your glutes. Forget about your knees, because we're strengthening through the core, taking the pressure off the knees. Okay, and we're going to do that to the side. Step to the right. Step, lunge, up and in. To the left. Now, it's not much of a lunge. You've got to step long, take your hips back. Step long, hips back, up and in. So one leg bent, one leg straight. You might come off your mat. Still trying to push your knee in line with your toe. Keep looking ahead. And once again, if it's too many, just slow down. I'm going to do one more each side. Good leg strength. Brilliant. Come feet parallel. Okay? We're going to go behind. Right leg. Step, drop, up. Drop, up, and feet parallel. Keep your chest up and keep looking ahead. Now you may get deeper. You might not. So we do curtsy squats quite a lot, but it's not often we take our time. Step. Try and come right down if you can, get right into that glute. But if your knees are dodgy, obviously you do what's right for you. Remember, you're exercising at your own risk and you're taking responsibility for your own actions. So if it's too low for you, don't do it. Okay, should we do one more on each side? Brilliant. Well done. Let's just even it up with some squats and double arm circles. Pushing through both feet. Well done, folks. Okay. Hold it there. Wiggle through the hips, wiggle off your knees a bit. Good work. Okay, we're going to leave the standing strength there today. Move to the back of your mats. Time for a drink. So, done all that shoulder mobilization and warmed up and everything like that, time to do some upper body strength. Come to the top of your back of your mat, sorry. So you might need to adjust your screen so you can see what's going on in Civvy Street here. Good times. So here we are, standing with feet hip distance apart. Tuck in your chin, roll yourself down in your own time. Bend your knees as much as you need to until your fingertips touch the floor. Walk out to a plank. Stay in plank, shoulders over wrists, heels over the balls of your feet, lengthen your spine, you're in plank. Push the floor away and breathe. Lift your belly up. Everything is strong, everything is connected and working. Stay here. So from this position, you're just going to slowly rock forwards and back. Come forward and back. Now don't go back too far that you're really stretching the Achilles. It's quite a small move. Really trying to maintain this plank. If you need to rest, take a rest and just join back in when you're ready. Last one. Drop to your knees, take a little break, stretch out. Okay, come on back up. So you've got your hands kind of shoulder distance apart. Bring your shoulders over your wrists and rotate your arms so that the inside of your elbow points forwards. You might need to take your knees a little bit further away. You might even be able to come onto your toes. It's that tricep press up time of the class. Draw your belly up, lengthen your neck, draw your shoulder blades down your back. Lower your body down. Don't touch the floor with your chest. Push back up. Let's do that again. Come on down, down, and up, and down, and up. Again, keeping everything strong. They're tough. Nice and slow. Do it again. Slowly down and slowly up. Tucking your elbows in tight to your ribs. Just 2 more at this pace. Here's your last one. Push up and come to kneeling. Just going to come over here so you can see me. Okay. Bring your arms up, hands together and drop down. So we're doing the stretch that we did earlier when we were standing up. That one. Change. Little Civvy Street shuffle going on there. Okay, release, walk your hands out. This time take your hands wider. They might even be on the floor. They might be wider than your mats. Mine are about mat distance apart. Chest forward. This time it's chest push-ups. Do them on your toes if you want, but we're going to do them slow. Let's go. We're coming down and up. Keeping everything strong, taking your time. Elbows go wider this time. Really slow. So I'm doing 4 counts down and 4 counts up. If it's a little bit too slow, just go a little bit quicker, but please try and keep them slow because the devil is in the detail. Push away. And again. Just do 2 more. Okay, here's my last one. Slow. Come on up. Okay, all the way up to kneeling. Arms come forwards, back, forward and down. So just forwards, back, forward and down. Just for a little bit of mobilization again, a little bit of movement, keeping the blood flowing. Nice and light and easy, no pressure on this. Okay, it's time for shoulder press ups. We've done them before. So walk your hands out. Tuck your toes and come to plank and then lift your bum in the air. So it's kind of like a shallow downward facing dog. Hands a little wider than shoulder distance, but probably not as wide as you did your chest push-ups. Have a little play around with the width. So you're going to drop your head, let gravity take your head. So you're looking between your toes and your knees. Okay, so it's kind of like a shallow downward dog, as I say. So it's not a perfect downward dog. All you're going to do is bend your elbows out and drop your head to the floor and push back up again. Okay, so down and up. Slow, working the shoulders. So it's a body weight shoulder press. Let's do 2 more. Oh, last one. Well done. Drop to your knees, come to child's pose. Rest your forehead on the mat. Take your hands behind you, clasp your hands together and lift your knuckles to the ceiling. So you're stretching the shoulders. And that should feel quite nice. You can twist if you like, so just twist through the shoulders, lifting one up and the other. Brilliant. Release. Roll all the way face down onto your mats. Legs together. Now just have your hands in front, your forearms on the mat, fingers point forward. Elbows under shoulders. Legs together, top of your feet pushing down. Now lift up, lift your heart up. Pull your shoulders back and down. So you're stretching down the front of your body and once again connecting the upper back. A few breaths here. And rest all the way down. Forehead on the mat. Clasp your hands at the base of your spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Press your knuckles away. Lift your arms up and then lift your chest up. And release. Arms above your head in the shape of a capital letter V. Legs together, top of your feet down. Lift your head and chest up, lift your arms up. Okay, now palms to the floor, open wide and pull your elbows back and down. Reach away and repeat. Now, if you need to lift and lower your upper body, carry on. Otherwise, let's just do the arms. Oh, let's do one more. Great stuff. Rest your forehead on your hands. Relax everything and wiggle your hips as well if that helps too. We're going to roll onto our backs. Okay, so you're lying down on your back. Fingertips touch your heels. Everybody knows a shoulder bridge. That's what's coming next. Push into your feet, lift your hips up, push your knees towards your toes. Come back down. Same again. Keep your pelvis tilted, lift up. Come down. And again, lift up. And down. We're just going to do one more. Come on down. Bring your knees over your hips. Now, when you're ready, alternate, dropping one foot to the floor and lifting back up. Hands on your tummy if it helps to remind you to keep it nice and taut. Moving from the hip. Okay, so everybody can do this. We're moving on from this. To leg extensions. Alternate. Still keeping a flat belly. Still in control of being able to flatten your lower back. Breathe. Relax your neck and shoulders. They're on the floor. One more. Now we're going to scoop. So you take your leg away and scoop it up. Alternating. Dragging your toe through the sand. Flicking it up. Keeping your knees over your hips when you bring the legs back in. Keeping a flat tummy. Okay, one more. Hold it, arms out. Half wipers. Down to one side and then down to the other side. Keeping both shoulders down. So you just rotate in through the lower body. So we're going to do all that again. Starting with the shoulder bridges. We're going to do the single legs, but we're also going to add in some double legs. Now, if the double leg isn't for you, don't do it. Come back to center, drop your feet to the floor. Fingertips touch your heels. Ready? Shoulder bridge. Lift and low. And lift and low. Just two more of these. Another one then. As you bring your knees over your hips, alternate, dropping one foot. Keeping a flat belly. Now, if you want to, carry on, or it's both legs. Drop and lift. Keep the upper body relaxed. So breathe deeply. 4, 3, 2. We're into leg extensions. Alternate. Now. Out and in. Flat belly. Another 4, 3, 2. Carry on with these, or try both legs together. Flat belly, keep control. Relax the shoulders, breathe deeply. 4 more. Last one. Here we go with the single leg scoops. Flick the sand up. There's 2 more. And then with the double leg, you're going to slow this move down. Okay? So slower. Again, out and in. Just 2 more at that pace. Here's your last one. Well done. Hold it. Arms out. Half wipers. Nice. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins and relax your tummy. Fab. Oh, good. Feet to the floor, fingertips touch your heels, push into both feet and lift your hips, this time for a stretch through the hip flexors and belly. Okay, once you're settled, take your hands underneath, clasp your hands together, roll your shoulders underneath, lift even higher. Roll down. Take your left ankle to your right knee. Reach through the keyhole and pull in. You can hold behind your thigh, you can hold around your shin. Keep your head on the floor and stretch out the glutes. Oops. Your foot doesn't slip off your leg, that is. Okay, now keeping your foot on your knee, take your arms out to the side. If you've got your left foot on the top of your knee, topple your legs over to the right so the left foot comes to the floor. And obviously the right foot if you're on the other side. So you've got your knee sticking up, push that knee away, and you should feel a stretch here around the outside or some sensation there. Bring it back up to the center. Let's change legs. So I'm putting my right foot on my left knee, squeezing in. First of all, for the stretch that we often do, breathe into that stretch. Release your hands, arms out to the side, and bring it over. So you're twisting and bringing the sole of your foot to the floor. Now then, one side might be much easier than the other. It certainly is for me. I really have to think harder this side. All right, I'm feeling that all around the outside here, over the top of my hip. I don't know about you. A little bit in the lower back. Come back to center, knees together, roll yourself up to sitting. Sitting cross-legged, facing the front. Take your right hand out to the side and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Let's stretch out down the neck. We've done a lot of shoulders and neck stuff today. So stretch out here. And if you want to, lift your arm up, grab hold of your head, and just add a little bit of weight. It's an option. You're not pulling, it's just a little bit of weight. Release and change. So just first of all here, fingertips just graze the mat. So you're really lengthening down your neck and pulling your shoulder away. And then if you want to, add a little bit of weight. Oh, nice. Okay, release. Arms up, palms to the ceiling, and again, drop down. So we've done this stretch before today. Here we go again. So you're just pulling one elbow down, one elbow up. Relax and breathe into this. Push your head back. Change. Fingertips behind your head, elbows back and down. So pull them back, then try and pull them down and push your head back. Sit up tall. Back and down. You might feel that you can breathe easier. All of a sudden when you do this, you might think, oh gosh, I can breathe easier doing that. Release, grab your hands behind your back, clasp your hands, lift your arms up. Some twists if you like. And release. Now roll on over to all fours. Tuck your toes, push up to a downward dog. Draw your chest towards your thighs. Lift your hips high. Pushing through the arms. One last stretch there. Try and get your heels down. Stretch the back of your legs. Walk your hands towards your feet. Keep your head low. Grab hold of your elbows. Okay. Keeping your arms where they are. Come on up to standing. Okay, so you've got your arms crossed above your head. So you've rolled up like this. Reach up, come to your mini back bend. Back up, straighten out, and take your arms down. Roll your shoulders back. Brilliant. Well done, folks. There we go. That is your fitness Pilates for the day. Bear with me while I turn off the recording. Thanks for joining me today. Good times.